My name is David Prescott. I am the South County Coastkeeper for Save the Bay. Save the Bay is an environmental organization that works to protect Rhode Island's most valuable natural resource, Narragansett Bay. And we basically function on three different tiers, if you want to call it. We advocate for clean water. We restore important habitats that have been lost over the years, and we educate future stewards about the importance of Narragansett Bay. There's always projects, no matter what, even during the time it seems quiet for us, we always have huge issues. One of the big issues that we're dealing with, not only down here in South County, but statewide, is this issue with stormwater. The stormwater referring to basically the pollution that runs off our land, off our roads, our roofs, and whatnot, and carries with it heavy pollutants that get down there and can harm not only ourselves, but also the wildlife and the habitats that are so important for this area. One, we are always advocating for the latest in upgrades to wastewater treatment plants. Other issues we're dealing with, another huge issue right now, really focuses around climate change and sea level rise. Along the South Shore here, one of the things that we've been noticing is that the impacts of climate change and sea level rise are becoming more and more evident. We have some of the highest storm surge heights here in the south coast of Rhode Island, and we've been very fortunate that we haven't been hit by a major hurricane. It's even some of these smaller storms, some of the northeasters, even some of the southwest storms that come, that actually are causing a huge amount of erosion down here, specifically in South County. So areas like Matunic, which is kind of the classic shoreline community, and yet they are going through some really severe erosion that at this point is threatening the road that leads down to Matunic. So Save the Bay has had this presence for a long time, and even though we've never really focused in South County, people from South County knew what Save the Bay had been able to accomplish. And we were actually asked 6 years ago to bring that same kind of presence that we've been able to establish in Narragansett Bay and even the watershed, and bring it down here to Little Narragansett Bay and the lower Pawcatuck River. One of the easiest ways to get involved is just to volunteer for us. I think that there's a lot of really easy things to do, and most of us have been doing it for a long time, and I know even something like as recycling, that seems second nature to us, but being really vigilant about that. And I know next year, or this year, we're moving to an additional recycling. Here in the state, we'll be able to recycle more, so really reducing our own impact on the environment. So every time that I go to the water, whether I'm by myself to go surfing or I'm with my family, we always go and pick up at least 3 pieces of trash. It's a simple thing. Instead of kicking it down the street, pick it up, throw it away. You know, I know you may not have put it on the ground, but it doesn't really matter. It's basically being a good example for everyone else. So they think twice when they see this piece of trash in there, instead of just walking over it or walking around it, actually picking up. So there's a lot of simple things that we can do. So.